To all my autoimmune friends, I just want to reach out to you and know that I'm always here if you need to talk. I know not only are we afraid of the virus and getting sick because of our immune systems are not good, and we have some lung involvement or a lot of lung involvement depending on what kind of type of scleroderma you have and your case, but I'm always here if you guys ever need to talk. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is byrnes1223@gmail.com. If you want to email me or if you're friends with me on Facebook already, just message me. I'm always here, and I know it can be a scary time. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. Please protect yourself, whether it's the coronavirus or the flu or anything else that's going around. I truly hope you guys are completely safe and protected and you have what you need. And I hope that if anything, you have somebody that can help you. And if you don't want to get germs, you can have them leave the stuff outside your door like I've done so you're not in contact with other people. I know we'll get through this, but all I can do is just follow what my New York State rule guideline is, and that is to not leave my house at all unless it's for essentials. And sadly, I have to go pick up my pain meds and all that stuff because technically no one else can, and they're not on my file. I don't really trust people to do that anyway. But I just hope God looks over us. And even if you don't believe in God, I'll always pray for my warriors because we need to get through this. And the one thing I worry about is something happening. And I heard a lot recently about anti-malaria drugs working to kill this virus. And they're trying to figure out the dosaging. They're trying to figure out a lot. I really don't know if it's Plaquenil. Some people said it's Plaquenil. Some people said it's a different one. I'm not really sure. But do what I did. I got a hold of one of my doctors, and in case of an emergency, if I have 24 hours of symptoms, to take an antiviral like Tamiflu, and there's other ones, and it'll reduce the effects by 50% or more actually. They said each person's different. They've seen it work 50%. Some people said that it eliminated most of their symptoms within a couple of days. And that's autoimmune people I'm talking about. But I keep it in my cabinet just to be on the safe side because right now it is almost impossible to get a hold of anyone in healthcare. Everybody is so busy right now, and there's so many calls, and so many people have to, be self-quarantined, and somebody has to be sent to their house to test them. It's like a big mess. But if you do have any symptoms, there is a hotline for each entire city and county and state that you can call. Like I live in by Cooperstown. So my county, for Otsego County, I would have to call the facility by me, which would be Bassett. But I would call them. They would quarantine me at my own house unless it's an emergency. Then you are to call 911, tell them your symptoms so they can gear up to be safe because they need to protect themselves before they can help you so they don't keep spreading it. But make sure if it's severe, you to call 911 and tell them what's going on so they can gear up and come get you and protect you. But I know that if you want to be tested and you're showing some symptoms, that somebody will come to your house and you'll get the results within 24 hours, I was mainly told. But I mean, some sites say 24 to 72 hours, but given what's going on, it's pretty much 24 hours. But I love you all, and you all are such amazing people. And whether it's scleroderma or somebody with lupus, like even I have that too, and cancer and all that, we have to be extra precautious. Like I can make food for people, but somebody will come, I'll leave it by my door, and they'll come and pick it up and give it to somebody in need, which I've been doing that a lot. So I'm not in contact with anyone. And, I've been quarantined. I only left the house once and I was geared up like some kind of ninja. But also don't let your anxiety get the best of you because it can actually cause flare-ups. We all know this. Anxiety and stress is actually what brought on this disease when it was dormant. And I'm trying to stay like calm and meditate and, just try to relax. I'm actually watching Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm an addict, but it also makes me happy. It's happy and positive. And what you need to do is happy and positive right now. Hope for the best. We're preparing for the worst. That's all we can do right now. And try to find something that makes you happy. Every day, say something that's, something positive that's going on right now. Because no matter how negative anything could be at any moment, there's always a positive. And right now, we are still here. We are still kicking butt. We're standing strong. We're doing everything we're told to do. And that's all we can do right now. So if anyone ever needs to talk, anyone needs a friend, message me. I will give you my number. We will talk. If you need to bypass time, if you just, whatever, it doesn't even matter. We are all here as a family together, and I will always be here for anyone. It doesn't even matter, because I know in situations like this, anxiety can destroy many people, and people with already bad depression, anxiety, I'm sure this is bad for them. And I feel bad because I feel helpless being at home, and I'm just trying to reach out to people to see who I can help. And you know what? A phone call goes a long way. Video chat goes a long way. I mean, I do videos. I'm not afraid to show my face. I look like a hot mess, but that's okay. I'm quarantined. I don't need to look pretty. But anyone needs anything, I'm always here. Always here. And I truly hope you guys are all okay. If you need anything, just message me. If you want me to do some research on something because you've always been curious, and now that I have the time, I will do that because I'm bored. At nighttime, I'm freakishly bored. In the daytime, I'm always crazy with my kids and their homework, except for Saturdays. That's kind of like their only day off because they have too much work. But try to always find a positive. Look on the bright side. If you need someone to play a game online with you, I'm game, because on Messenger, you can play games with people, and that's actually quite fun. And I've been doing that with a lot of warriors, because there's a few that my phone, it even goes off at 3 a.m. and I pick it up because I know people, especially right now, they're going through a lot. And just hang in there. We will all get through this. Our nation is having a problem, which everyone around us is. Other countries, it's just bad right now. And I just hope we can save lives. This quarantine will save lives, and it will help people. And I know it bothers me when I see sick people out right now. And I actually got mad at somebody today because it was an older guy that was like coughing and hacking everywhere. And everybody was trying to get away from him, and he kept going really close to people. An actual store manager had to tell them they had to leave the store now. And I was telling the guy, I'm like, why are you here? I'm like, this is why quarantine is in place, because sick people like you are getting everyone else sick. If you need help, there are churches that will go out. There are many people that will go out and do things. Trust me, I know this. There are ways to get help, even if you have nobody. But you cannot infect everyone. He wasn't even wearing a mask. And he was literally coughing on people. It's like, it just bothered me. It does, because this is why this happened. This got so bad because people didn't wash their hands. People didn't stay home when they were sick or mask themselves if they are sick. Nobody took precautions. And now, people all of a sudden want to clean and wash their hands and do all that. That should be a life necessity, 24 hours, 7 days a week, from birth to like you wake up. Like, it just makes me mad. Make me mad, I'm stumbling on my words. Like, why now people want to clean? They should always be cleaning. This would have never happened if people just had practiced good hygiene and just stayed away when they're sick, just like you should do that when you have the flu or like a really bad upper respiratory infection. Stop spreading to people just because you have it mildly, It's like, why infect people like us? And that bothers me because it's not fair. Healthy people think like, well, I can't say all healthy people. I do know a lot of them that are pretty cautious. But, some healthy people out there are like, oh, we have it, we're good, we're not that bad. I'm just going to go out and do whatever. But you're a little bit bad is our friggin' nightmare, or something we might not be able to see our kids or family again. So please stay home for the people that are sick. And I'm not talking to my autoimmune friends because they already know that. But I'm talking about regular people watching this. Stay home. There's no reason to go out. If you want to go for a walk, walk it out, buddy. You're not even by people. You'd be alone. Walk. Exercise. Do what you got to do. 6 feet social distance is what we all need to practice right now. And for my autoimmune friends and for everybody, please stay safe. Just follow what they're saying. hope for the best. We're preparing for the worst, but if anyone ever needs me, please don't hesitate. Please. I will always be here. It doesn't really matter what time, because I honestly don't even sleep much. I think I get like 2.5 hours a day. It's been rough. Like, I'm already in a flare up and I got a wicked headache for days. But anyone needs me, you're not alone. I will always be here regardless. We are all a team and we're in it together. I hope you guys have a great night. And I will make sure I keep posting videos in case you guys get bored and want something to do. Have a good night. God bless and stay safe.